Hi, it's Sarah here from Crafting and Stamping, and I'm back with another quick card. And today I'm using one of the Celebration stamp sets, Delicate Dahlias. Now this is free with a £90 purchase, not the £45, but this is an excellent stamp set because we've got an outline image and we've got a fill-in image. And we've got that for the smaller flowers, the tiny leaves and the trio of leaves. Plus, of course, you've got the sentiments as well. Now, having the outline means that you can stamp it and colour it, or you can stamp it and infill with this fill-in stamp here. But what I'm going to do today is simply stamp with this fill-in stamp. And I'm going to also be combining this with our Blackberry Beauty Ephemera Pack. Now each of these, you get 2 of each label that's in the set, and some of these are sort of little press outs of an owl, flowers, various labels and beautiful gold foiling. But what I'm going to be using today is the frame that I've got here. That has determined my card, and I've gone for a small card. This is 4 1/8 inch square on all sides in Blackberry Bliss, and I've already cut a small square to go in the centre, and this is what I'm going to be stamping on before we frame it with the ephemera pack. So I've got my stamp ready. We're also going to want a pad, stamping pad. This is the deluxe one that I use, that you can use it with the Stamp-A-Majig. And try and open my Blackberry Bliss ink pad without getting ink all over me. So I'm going to ink up this beautiful dahlia and just stamp this in the centre. Try and get it as central as I can, and because it's photopolymer, that's why we've got the pad underneath, so we get a more even stamp. And I think that looks just beautiful as it is. So that's what we're going to use, and I'm now just going to adhere this to the front of my card. So I'll use seal, but you could of course use multi-purpose liquid glue if you prefer. And make sure I've got my card opening the right way, although this doesn't really have a right and a wrong way. And then I just want to keep a border even on all 4 sides. So I'll just turn that over and press that so that I don't smudge my ink. And then we're going to just press out the frame that we're going to use. Now I'm actually not going to put a sentiment on this. The sentiment will go on the inside of the card. Try not to press out everything else that I've got here, because I want to use these elsewhere. There we are. And then I'm going to pop this frame up over there. So I'm going to be using my mini dimensionals, and I'm going to use a fair few of them so that we've got good support. I don't really want the frame to be bowing while it's on. So this is going to take me just a little time as well, because I want to make sure that these dimensionals aren't showing from the other side. So like I say, the stamp set, the Dahlias, is one of our items that's free with a purchase during Celebration. A lot of our sets are free with a £45 purchase, but because this is a more in-depth, involved set, let me move that one out of the way, it's a little bit more expensive, as it were, and is free with a £90 purchase instead. So if you want to place an order, there's information below the YouTube video on how to do so. Just looking for my take a pic tool to take the backs off these now. And like I say, you get 2 of these frames in the ephemera pack. So you'd be able to make 2 cards like this. Or you could use the outline and colour the dahlia in. I'm going to be using the Delicate Dahlias on other projects this week, so please stop and see how that goes. Nearly there. Just got a few more backings to take off. There we go. Right, and I want to make sure that I get this on straight. I prefer the gold on those 3 sides, so I just want to place it down lightly, and that looks fairly straight. Well, straight and perhaps isn't now. There we go, that looks about right. So press down on my corners first, get those in place, and there's my quick card for today. And I think that Delicate Dahlia looks really beautiful like that. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick card. Please subscribe to my channel for future quick cards and quick tips, and I'll be back later in the week with a quick tip. Thank you for stopping by.